that isn't meant for you. All right, Leo, let's get into your reading. So, the message that I have for you today is this, and it carries deep truth. Somebody has been holding love for you inside their heart in the most private and sacred way. This person has not spoken about it to anyone, but the emotion they carry is undeniable. Let us come in close today, because what the cards are showing is something your soul already sensed. You may have felt their energy shifting around you, something warmer and more intentional than before. Their silence is not distance or confusion. It is the weight of something too real to risk losing. A quiet love has been forming around you, and the person behind it is careful with every step. They guard this feeling like a flame in the wind, protecting it from anything that could extinguish it. The way they watch you when you are not looking, that quiet tenderness reveals everything about them. The first card I have for you is the Knight of Cups, and it confirms this love. The Knight of Cups reveals someone who has emotionally committed to you without saying a single word. What they feel is not a passing attraction. It has grown into something they cannot contain anymore. Inside their mind, they have already imagined a future beside you, complete with plans and devotion. With this card present, there is no wavering whatsoever, only a heart that has fully chosen you. Their feelings did not arrive overnight. They built slowly through every conversation and shared moment. The Knight of Cups carries that romantic sincerity, the kind where someone means every unspoken word. You are not dealing with someone uncertain. You are dealing with someone who has made a decision. They think about you in the mornings, and you cross their mind again before they fall asleep. This is a person whose entire emotional compass has quietly shifted, and it points directly toward you. Something in the way you speak or laugh has captured them entirely, and there is no letting go. Each time they see you, a new wave of feeling rushes in, and they hold it all inside. Now we have the Moon, and this card explains exactly why they have stayed hidden until now. The Moon shows fear wrapped in vulnerability, a person terrified that honesty might push you away. They carry so much emotion inside, and the fear of rejection keeps them locked behind walls of silence. Under the Moon, their feelings move like tides, rising and falling, but never once fading from you. Part of them wonders whether you already know, and that uncertainty keeps them circling without landing. The Moon confirms that this secret love has been building for a while, layer upon quiet layer. They rehearse what they would say to you, and then they swallow every word before it escapes. Late at night, when everything is still, your name floats through their thoughts like a quiet prayer. The Moon tells a story of someone caught between longing and caution, frozen at the edge of honesty. Their fear is not that they love you too much. It is that the truth might change everything. So they stay close enough to feel your warmth, but far enough that you never see them tremble. We also have the Two of Wands, and this is where things start shifting towards something real. The Two of Wands tells me they have been weighing their options, but you remain the only one. A decision sits on the edge of their world, and it involves you more than anyone else alive. With this card in play, they stand at a crossroads, and every direction leads straight back to you. The Two of Wands confirms what the heart already knows. They have been picturing a life with you. Their plans are not fantasy. They are grounded in something honest and built on real emotion for you. This card holds a vision of what comes next, and you stand right at the center of it. So yes, someone loves you madly in secret, and the cards are here to prove it is real. Their love has been living underneath every interaction, hidden but constant, faithful but unspoken until now. Something is about to shift between you and this person, and the cards say it will be beautiful. Today's message is strong and unmistakable. Someone holds deep love for you, and they will act on it. Stay close to this reading, because the energy here confirms that love is coming forward for you soon. Everything in this spread confirms their feelings are authentic, rooted, and growing, stronger by the day. Now, let us talk about you for a moment, because your side of this matters just as much. You have been feeling something lately, a pull in your chest that you cannot quite explain. It is not anxiety, and it is not loneliness. It is more like your heart recognizing something familiar. Your intuition has been louder than usual, nudging you toward a truth you have not fully accepted yet. You catch yourself thinking about connection more often, wondering if someone out there truly sees you. There have been quiet moments where you felt it, a warmth that did not come from within. That is your energy responding to what has been directed at you, and your spirit knows it already. The next card coming through is the Star, and it speaks to everything you have been feeling lately. The Star confirms that you are in a season of emotional openness, whether you realize it or not. Your heart has softened over time, and the walls you once kept high have started to come down. You are more prepared for love than you have been in years, and that quiet shift matters. Something inside you has healed enough to make room, and that open space has been growing ever since. The Star tells me you carry a quiet hope within you, even on the days it feels buried. You may not say it out loud, but part of you believes that real love is still possible. That belief has kept your heart beating towards something meaningful, even when the world felt unkind. Your emotional resilience has been building quietly, and the Star sees all of that strength in you. You are not someone who gives up on love. You are someone who protects it with deep care. There is a glow about you in this season, a softness that draws people in without you trying. We also have the Queen of Cups, and this card mirrors your emotional depth so beautifully. The Queen of Cups shows someone who feels everything deeply, who absorbs the emotions of every room. You have always been the one who senses what others miss, the one who reads between the lines. Your emotional intelligence is one of your greatest gifts, and it has shaped how you experience love. You do not love carelessly. You love with intention, and that is why your heart carries such weight. The Queen of Cups tells me you have been pouring into others, giving so much without asking return. You give and you hold and you nurture, but somewhere along the way, you forgot to receive. That pattern is shifting now, and your heart is beginning to understand that you deserve to be filled. You have reached a point where you are no longer afraid of vulnerability. You welcome it with grace. The Queen of Cups sees you in your emotional power, calm and open and completely worthy of love. Your capacity to feel deeply is not a weakness. It is the very thing that makes you magnetic. Then we have the Six of Cups, and this card touches something tender inside your emotional memory. The Six of Cups connects you to a familiar feeling, something your soul has been reaching back toward. You have known this kind of love before, maybe in childhood or a moment that marked you deeply. That memory lives inside your body still, and it shapes the way you recognize warmth and genuine safety. Your heart has been searching for something that feels like home, and that longing is not accidental. The Six of Cups confirms that your emotional foundation is rooted in genuine warmth and deep sincerity. You are not chasing anything shallow. You are reaching for something that mirrors the love you once knew. Your soul remembers what it felt like to be loved freely, and it refuses to settle for less. That standard you carry inside is not too high, it is exactly where it needs to be. You have been preparing for this moment without knowing it, building the emotional space for something real. Every experience you have ever walked through has shaped you into someone ready, open, and deeply deserving. Your heart is not closed, it has only been waiting for something truly worthy of its tenderness. The cards see you with so much clarity today, and they confirm that your feelings are completely valid. You are allowed to want love, you are allowed to receive it, and you are allowed to trust. Everything about your energy right now says you are ready, grounded, and beautifully aligned for this. So let us step into their world for a moment, because what is happening inside them is intense. This person carries feelings every single day, the kind that would bring most people to their knees. The weight of what they hold for you is constant, and it follows them into every quiet moment. Their love is not something light or casual. It is a deep current that runs beneath everything. When they are alone with their thoughts, you are the first thing that fills the silence. They did not plan for this or expect it, but the feeling arrived and it has never left. The feelings that live inside them have become part of who they are, woven into their daily rhythm. The first card here is the Ace of Cups, and it confirms what their heart has been holding. The Ace of Cups shows a love that is pure at its root, untouched by games or manipulation. What they feel for you started from a genuine place, and it has only deepened with every month. Their emotions are not performative. They are raw and real and completely overwhelming at times. The Ace of Cups confirms a love so profound it reaches depths that most people only dream about. It fills their chest when they think about you, and some days it becomes almost too much. They have never felt this way before, and that newness frightens them in ways they try to hide. Their love is overflowing, and they stay quiet because they do not trust themselves to speak. If they opened their mouth and let the truth pour out, they fear it would change everything. The Ace of Cups reveals an emotional depth so staggering you sit right at the very center. We also have the Hermit, and this card explains why they have chosen isolation over honesty. The Hermit shows someone who has retreated inward, building walls made of silence and careful distance. They process their feelings alone, late at night, in the spaces where nobody can see them unravel. Their solitude is not indifference. It is the place where they sit with how much they love you. The Hermit tells me this person has been doing deep internal work, questioning everything they feel. They wonder whether they deserve you, and that doubt circles their mind like a record that never stops. Part of their hiding comes from a wound, one that taught them love could be taken away quickly. The Hermit confirms that their silence is protection, not for themselves, but for the connection itself. They believe that staying quiet keeps things safe, and that speaking could shatter what they treasure most. Inside their solitude, they replay every interaction with you, searching for signs that you might feel it too. The Hermit paints a portrait of someone deeply thoughtful, someone who carries love like a sacred burden. Then we have the Four of Swords, and this card reveals the mental exhaustion behind their composure. The Four of Swords shows a mind that has been overthinking every possible outcome, every risk involved. They lay awake, running through conversations they wish they could have, rehearsing words that never leave. Their mental energy is consumed by you, and the effort of hiding it is draining them slowly. The Four of Swords tells me they are mentally preparing, even if they are not quite ready yet. Their thoughts are not scattered. They are focused entirely on you and on what this love could mean. Every possible scenario has been weighed inside their imagination, and every rejection already lived through. The Four of Swords confirms their stillness is not passivity, it is a mind gathering its courage. They are not ignoring what they feel, they are sitting with it until they find strength to move. Their inner world is a place where your name echoes constantly, filling rooms that used to feel empty. The mental toll of loving in secret has shaped their days, their moods, and their quiet moments. What drives them is not obsession, it is a steady and grounded love that refuses to fade away. Their motives are clean and their intentions are honest, and their heart beats for you with devotion. Every part of who they are has been reorganized around this feeling, and none of it is small. Their world revolves around this feeling now, and every thought they have is colored by your presence. This is someone whose love for you has become the loudest thing inside them, even wrapped in silence. Okay, now let us talk about what is actually going to happen, because movement is coming in fast. The energy around this connection has reached a tipping point, and things are about to shift forward. This person is done sitting still, and the cards confirm that real action is on the way. Something specific is going to happen between you and this person, and it will catch you off guard. They are going to reach out in a way that feels different, unlike anything that came before. It will not be dramatic or overwhelming, but it will carry a weight that you immediately recognize. A message is coming, or a gesture, or a shift in how they position themselves around you. The next card coming through is the Eight of Wands, and it confirms that things are moving now. The Eight of Wands shows rapid forward motion, a sudden burst of momentum that has already begun. Communication is at the center of this shift, and you will notice it through a direct message. They are going to break their silence in a way that feels intentional, direct, and carefully timed. The Eight of Wands tells me this is no longer a slow build, it is acceleration toward contact. You may receive something unexpected from them within days, something that opens a door between you. Their approach will feel purposeful, and you will sense that every word they choose has been measured. The waiting period is ending according to this card, and a new chapter starts with one bold move. Whatever they send or say will mark the beginning of something, built up over months of silence. This card does not show hesitation. It shows someone who has finally decided to take the first step. We also have the Chariot, and this card brings a completely different energy to the table. The Chariot shows determination, someone who has locked in on a direction and is not turning back. They have made a decision about you, and now they are aligning everything in their life to follow. The Chariot tells me they will show up in your life, more visible and more consistent than before. You will notice them making efforts to be present, creating opportunities for closeness and conversation. They are going to start positioning themselves near you, making sure your paths cross more often. This is calculated and intentional movement, and it is all designed to bring them closer to you. The Chariot confirms they are no longer just thinking, they are actively doing something about it. Their actions over the coming weeks will speak louder, carrying more weight than anything said before. You will see a change in how they communicate, more direct and engaged than you are used to. The Chariot shows someone moving with purpose, clearing every obstacle that once kept them from you. Their steps are deliberate and grounded, and each one is designed to close the distance between you. Following that, we see the Page of Cups, and this card reveals how they will make their move. The Page of Cups shows a tender and unexpected offer, something small but deeply meaningful in delivery. They are going to approach you with sincerity, bringing a gesture that feels innocent but loaded. It could be a compliment that lingers, or a favor that feels personal, something that shifts the tone. The Page of Cups tells me their approach will be gentle, not aggressive, but unmistakably real. They will test the waters with something soft, reading your reaction before they take the next step. You will notice a shift in how they look at you. Their guard will finally start to drop. The Page of Cups confirms a specific moment is coming, one that changes the dynamic between you both. Their opening move will be small on the surface, but underneath it will carry something much bigger. This card shows the start of a new exchange, something that begins quietly and builds from there. The action heading toward you is real, it is timed, and it is already being set into motion. They are preparing to step forward, and when they do, there will be no room for mixed signals. Everything is lining up in their world, and the timing is aligning toward a moment of real contact. The cards confirm that movement is already underway, and the first visible step will arrive very soon. Now, let us go into what this person would never say out loud. The cards reveal it all. There are confessions sitting inside this person, ones that would change everything if you heard them. They carry desires so intense and so specific, it takes everything in them to keep it contained. What they want from you goes far beyond friendship, and the cards are laying that bare right now. Their hidden truth is that they have already chosen you, fully and completely, without your permission. They do not just want to be near you, they want to be the one who holds you. The fantasies they carry about you are vivid, detailed, and they visit them more often than you know. The next card I have is the Devil, and it shows the raw hunger behind their silence. The Devil reveals a desire that borders on consuming, something that controls their thoughts every day. They want you in ways they cannot admit to anyone, and that wanting has become a constant ache. This is not casual attraction. It is the kind of pull that rearranges someone from the inside out. The Devil tells me they have imagined closeness with you, what it would feel like to finally arrive. Those thoughts live in the spaces between their daily routines, flooding in when their guard drops. They want to hear you say their name softly, in a way that means something, close and real. The Devil confirms that their desire for you is physical, emotional, and deeply intertwined with devotion. They have pictured mornings beside you, quiet ones where nothing needs to be said, just felt. What they want most is not just your attention, it is your presence woven into their everyday life. The Devil shows someone whose longing has become part of their identity, quiet but absolutely relentless. They ache to tell you everything, and that ache sits in their chest like a second heartbeat. We also have the Seven of Cups, and this card opens the door to their private fantasy world. The Seven of Cups shows a mind filled with visions, painting what life with you could look like. They have imagined cooking for you, traveling with you, and sitting in comfortable silence beside you. Their fantasies are not reckless or shallow. They are built around real intimacy and quiet partnership. The Seven of Cups tells me they dream about the small things, the ones most people overlook. They imagine being the person you call first, the one you reach for when something good happens. In their mind, they have already built a version of life where you wake up together every morning. The Seven of Cups confirms that their inner world is rich with images of you, layered and constant. They want to know your routines, your habits, the version of you that nobody else gets to see. Their deepest confession is that they already feel like they belong to you, even without a single word. The Seven of Cups reveals that every daydream they have leads back to your face and your voice. Then we have the Nine of Wands, and this card shows the confession they guard most carefully. The Nine of Wands reveals someone who has been hurt before, and that wound shapes how they love. Their hidden confession is that they are terrified, afraid of offering everything and being turned away. They want to offer you everything, but past rejection taught them that love can carry a heavy price. The Nine of Wands tells me their deepest desire is safety, the kind where love does not disappear. They want to trust you with the softest parts of who they are, without fear of being discarded. What they will never say is that you already feel like home, even from a quiet distance. The Nine of Wands confirms a confession buried under layers of protection, one that aches to be spoken. They want to stop hiding, they want to stop pretending, and they want to be yours completely. Their desire is not just to love you, it is to finally be seen and chosen in return. Every unspoken word they carry is a confession, waiting for the right moment to finally break free. What they hold back would move you deeply, because it is tender and fierce, all at once. These confessions are not weakness. They are proof that someone loves you with everything they have. Their silence holds a universe of unspoken words, and every single one of them belongs to you. The cards confirm that what lives inside this person is rare, sacred, and completely devoted to you. Okay, let us bring this reading to a close because the near future holds something beautiful. The next card I have is the Sun, and it confirms that warmth is heading straight toward you. The Sun shows joy arriving in your love life, a shift that feels like stepping into golden light. Within the coming weeks, this person will make their presence known in a way you cannot miss. Their silence will break, and what follows will feel like the beginning of something you waited for. The Sun tells me the outcome here is positive, and this connection will move toward real honesty. You will feel a weight lift between you, as though something invisible has finally been cleared away. The days ahead will carry a warmth to them, and you will sense the shift before seeing it. We also have the Ten of Cups, and this card paints where this connection is truly heading. The Ten of Cups shows emotional fulfillment, a love that is mutual and grounded and built to last. What waits on the other side of their confession is brighter, warmer, and bigger than you imagine. The Ten of Cups confirms that the love they carry is not temporary, it is foundational and real. The near future brings alignment, and the cards say both of you will feel it when it arrives. These two cards together paint a picture of genuine happiness, rooted in honesty and deep care. What is forming between you will grow naturally, without force, at the pace it was always meant to. The future the cards see for this connection is full of tenderness, trust, and mutual understanding. Now, here is my advice to you, and I want you to carry this after the reading ends. Stay open to what is coming, and do not close yourself off because of past disappointments or fear. When this person reaches out, meet them with the same softness that you would want in return. Do not rush them or pressure them, because what they carry for you is delicate and deeply sincere. Trust your intuition when it tells you something is different, because your gut has been right all along. Give yourself permission to receive love without questioning it, because you are worthy of every bit. Be patient with the timing, and know that what is meant for you will not pass you by. Let love in when it knocks, and trust that this time it arrives from a genuine, honest place. You do not need it all figured out. Just stay soft and stay present with what comes. The message of this entire reading has been clear from the very first card, and it is this: someone loves you madly and in secret, and they are about to do something real about it. Their love is genuine, it is deep, and it has been growing quietly in the background for months. They have been watching and feeling you, holding back only because the weight of it overwhelms them. The cards confirm that the waiting is ending, and real movement toward you has already begun. Now, let us look back at every card that came through, because together they tell the full story. We started with the Knight of Cups, the Moon, and the Two of Wands in the opening message. Then the Star, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Cups showed your emotional readiness and depth. The Ace of Cups, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords revealed what lives inside their heart. The Eight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Page of Cups confirmed that action is on the way. The Devil, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Wands exposed their confessions and deepest desires. The Sun and the Ten of Cups closed this reading with light, fulfillment, and emotional promise. Every single card in this spread pointed in the same direction, and that direction is toward you. This love is not imagined, it is not wishful thinking, and it is not something that will fade. You are deeply loved, and the person who carries that love is closer to speaking than ever before. Hold on to this message, carry it with you, and trust